Hi, like I said in the intro, I'm going to be showing you my vocal media earnings. It's not really very much, to be honest. I'm really sort of getting back into the swing of things with vocal. I went off it for a while. If you have been watching me, you'll know that I have a love-hate relationship with the platform. But I'm ready to jump right back in. I'm just going into some of the um, top stories that are on the platform at the moment. And this top story is a story that is by a guy called Jason, and I believe he's not well and stuff. And so he's talking about his life. He does like blogs. He does a lot of kind of diary style blog posts, which I enjoy reading. This one is about embracing the grind, working hard, and all of that. And so what I like to do when I first jump onto Vocal or onto any platform for that matter, whether it be YouTube, Vocal, Medium, which I'm not really writing on at the moment, or even my own blog, I go and check the comments and I will reply to any comments. Or if I don't have any comments, I will go in and search for a story that I feel like is interesting or that resonates with me, and then I'll go ahead and I'll leave a comment. Okay, so I decided to leave a comment on this one. When I'm leaving comments, I don't just like to leave a comment that says "good job," "great read." I like to leave a comment that sort of shows that I've actually read the article, or at least I've read some of it, and whatever I've read has resonated with me in some kind of way. So here I say I'm a massive fan of breaking down large tasks into small tasks, and that's the best way to reduce the overwhelm. And I say I grew up in the 90s when hard work and hustle was still a thing. Now people are embracing the soft life where they find easy ways to make money, and and I think balance is key. Work, take a break, rest, and give yourself some love and self-care. You deserve it. And I'm this guy is actually not well, so I said sending love and healing energy. I believe I say on your healing journey. So I think that's quite a substantial comment to leave, instead of you know something like, "Hey, great read, thumbs up," or something like that. That looks a little bit robotic. It looks like something you've copied and pasted, and that you're going to be leaving the same comment on every single article. People think that's beneficial for their platform, but it's actually not. The best thing to do when it comes to leaving comments is to leave, like I said, to leave something that's a bit meaty, leave something that's a bit substantial, so the person feels grateful and the person feels like you've actually tried and bothered to leave a comment. Also, I like to add some kind of value, and so it helps other people that have come to read the article as well. Because what you want to start doing is you want to start sort of putting yourself out there as a thought leader in a specific, not necessarily a specific topic, but on the platform itself. So this is an article I wrote. This person left a comment, so I want to be responding to that comment. So here I'm just going to say thank you for leaving this comment. And the person said this article is great. I like it very much. Can you everyone subscribe to each other? I said one thing I'm doing this year is spending more time supporting other creators. My daily routine consists of leaving at least 10 comments a day on several platforms. So at the moment, what I'm doing is I'm actually doing a challenge on one of my YouTube channels, and it's to spread love and joy on that particular platform, YouTube. And so I'm leaving at least 10 comments a day that are positive comments, no negative comments, no rude comments, no comments that contradict what the person is saying to try and argue or debate whatever that person is saying. I think healthy debate is great, but I also think sometimes it can make the person feel so bad and it can just affect their ability to write that day or to create content that day. So I'm not going to sit here and say that it's like unhealthy to leave comments that are sort of debating what the person is saying, but that's not what I'm doing this month. So I've subscribed to this creator. I've never actually read that creator's work before. I might go back and read through his work, but I've subscribed. So as you can see, it's not loads of money. Current balance $7. Earning from reads in January 2025 so far 73 cents. Earning from reads in December 2024 $3.42. Earnings from reads in November was $2.14. Earning from reads in October was also $2.14, which was interesting. I withdrew on Stripe 17th of October, $35, and I think $5 of that came from a top story. Earning from reads in September 2024 was $3.26. As you can see, 73 cents. It's not loads. But one thing I'll say about me is that I am very, very grateful of every single penny that comes from online work. I remember when I first started writing on Medium, and I was like $3, $2 a month, and I was like, this is. Initially, I was like, this isn't enough. But as time went on, I realised actually that shows you that it works. It provides you proof of concept. So I published a piece of content a couple of days ago. Well, no, just over a day ago, just under a day ago. And then, as you can see, I've been being consistent, sort of daily content, and then I just fell off and stopped publishing content on a daily basis. And if I'm honest, it's not because of laziness, it's because I'm really fully focused on zooming in more on my own websites over third-party platforms. Obviously, YouTube is a great way to promote your blog. Medium, Vocal, even Medium right now is not the best way to promote your blogs. They really don't like you promoting your own business. They don't want it. Your account can get banned if you over promote your own business, you see. And so, get up and walk out and go outside and buy you something. By the way, I think I'm coming down with a cold, so my voice is just not the way it usually is. Got some lemon water. I don't even know the reason why I am showing this. I think it's something that I was doing. Make yourself the noodle. But anyway, so going out now. I haven't been writing consistently. The last article that I wrote before the one at the top was 12 days prior. And then before that one was 17 days prior. So that was like 5 days gap between each article. I went through a phase of like saying, right, I really want to go all in and create content on a daily basis on Vocal, and then I just got to a point where I was like, actually, I'm not really willing to do this. So I do go through phases. I'm not doing a challenge on Vocal at the moment, but I'm willing to do it. The reason why I'm going to YouTube here is because there's a certain type of content that's doing really well on YouTube at the moment, and the bubble is going to burst soon. I know for a fact the bubble is going to burst. That's what always happens with YouTube. It happens with every platform, actually. A certain type of content is really resonating with people and doing really well, and then it sort of falls off. Right now, the type of content that's doing well on YouTube is this type of content where people share their YouTube journey, and it's called YouTube easy mode content, where the creator is just like vlogging on a normal phone. They're not doing any fancy editing. They're not getting all dressed up and having aesthetic backgrounds and all of that, and they're given to you. You don't decide, I want to have this or that. Not just highlighting their journey, but also giving some helpful tips on how you can actually build your YouTube channel. Some creators have said that this type of content is detrimental to the platform, and that they would rather see people really professionally talking about how to build your platform as opposed to talking about how to make YouTube easy. Because at the end of the day, the reality of it is that YouTube is a bit of a grind in the beginning. To get yourself monetized, but I think the mindset is the issue here for a lot of people. I think if you keep saying, "Oh, this is really hard," it's going to be hard. But if you continuously brainwash yourself into believing that it's going to be easy, it will be easier for you. So this is a guy who has said YouTube is actually helping small creators get easily paid in 2025. Just put in the work. This guy is called Cultivating Daily with Antonio, and there's a lot of content like this, and this type of content seems to be getting traction and getting views. There's a certain type of person that likes to watch this type of content, and once you click on one video like this, YouTube will pump out multiple types of content like this. Is how the algorithm works. So you're going to see so much content about this topic once you click on one piece of content that is
You want to be
you know,
eating
like
things
this.
that are gonna
So at the
cleanse
moment,
you
I'm
out.
going to
This
be
is gonna help you cleanse
transferring
you out
that
'cause it's
same
got
type of content
spice
onto
in there. It's
Vocal,
also got vegetables in there as
and
well.
even onto my own blog as well.
Flatbread.
Not to
This is gonna give you more
necessarily
nutrition in that flatbread.
just emulate this type of
Stuffing
content,
your
but
face with
also
that, stuffing your
to
nose
help
with,
people that are on that
this
platform that want to go
gluten.
onto YouTube as well, so they know
Nose
what's
is
going on
fruit-sticking
YouTube.
mucus.
So I like to create a lot of curated content where I'm showing people what types of content to watch on a specific platform. So for example, Vocal. You can be like, oh, this type of content is doing really well on Vocal. 5 creators that are creating this type of content. Right now, Dante London is one of the front runners of this type of content. And he's creating, you know, he's creating this type of content, and he's gone from like a few thousand subscribers to over 50,000 subscribers in a few weeks. And that is posting consistently, sometimes 2 to 3 videos a day. You know, I wrote an article about this, and this type of content, and I actually embedded one of Dante London's articles, Dante London's videos inside the article as well, to show people. And I've said might make $5,000 a month with this type of content. And I'm actually going to create another article about this called YouTube is paying small creators, like, I don't really know exactly what the title's going to be, but you know, YouTube is paying small creators for easy mode content. You know, I'm voicing this over. I initially did this screenshot video when there was so much noise in the background, so I'm just voicing this over. So Dante London is one of those type of creators, and you know, Dodash is also one. If you know who Dodash is, I've made a video about Dodash saying don't copy Dodash. That video wasn't to knock Dodash. That video was to just say that, you know, don't quit your job after you've earned your first $3,000 on YouTube just because you've earned that money. You think that you can just quit your job and just focus 100% on YouTube. YouTube can be a full-time income, and you can create multiple channels as well, make loads of money, and live that kind of like relaxed lifestyle where you have passive income and all of that. But I would strongly suggest that you build a real business outside of any social media platform. You know, I've made that mistake before where I heavily relied on Medium, and it was just got to a point where, you know, my business was really low on earnings because I had solely decided to rely on Medium. So like I'm showing you Dodash as well. Dodash has her channel, and some people are sort of not happy with Dodash at all. They don't really like her content, and they say that she's, you know, not being honest with people and whatever. I don't know. But yeah, she's one of the front runners of this. In fact, I believe that she was even ahead of Dante London. I think she's got over 70,000 subscribers now. You know, the problem with this type of content, and I'm not knocking any content, but it can get very repetitive, because after a while, what else can you say but keep showing your earnings? So yeah, so that's it. That's how much I earned on Vocal. Like as you can see, it's not very much. That's how much I've earned so far in January, and my earnings on the platform so far, you know, for now are just over $7. And with Vocal, you don't calculate on a monthly basis really, because you can take out your money as soon as you hit $35 or $20. If you're on the paid, it's $20. If it's on the free, it's $35. Anyway, I'm going to leave this video here. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified when I post up videos, and I will see you in my next one. Take care. Bye.